This is the Unholy Files. Just relax and plug in your headphones. Let's begin.
Imagine the silence. Not the peaceful quiet of night, but a silence so profound it screams in your ears. A silence that swallowed a family whole. Some stories leave behind clues, footprints in the sand, fingerprints on the walls. But others vanish without a trace. The Sheikh family's home stood in perfect stillness, untouched, frozen in time. 6 lives, woven together by love and laughter, now erased in a single night. No struggle, no goodbye, just an unlocked door and an empty house, a chilling monument to a family lost, frozen in time, as if the very air refused to move on. The Sheikh family had lived in Rawalpindi, Pakistan for over a decade. Mohammed Irfan Sheikh, a respected businessman, his wife Amina, a devoted homemaker, and their 3 children, Zain, 14, Abi, 7, and little Anair, just 4 years old. Living with them was Irfan's elderly mother, Nafisa Begum, the heart of the household. They were a picture of a happy, traditional family. The Sheikhs were well-known, well-loved, a normal family in every sense, until one morning, a relative arrived for a visit, only to find an eerie silence where a symphony of family life should have been. The front door was unlocked, as if welcoming something in. The air inside unnaturally cold, a stark contrast to the warmth the family radiated. Dishes sat neatly on the table, chairs slightly pulled back, as if the family had been interrupted mid-meal, mid-conversation, mid-life. As police searched the house, they found small, disturbing clues, whispers of a hidden fate. The youngest child's drawings, once filled with sunshine and rainbows, now depicted strange, shadowy figures lurking just beyond the windows. The eldest son's journal, usually filled with teenage angst, contained cryptic entries. They tap on the windows at night, they whisper our names, but we must never answer. And then there was the old tape recorder, found tucked away in the attic. Its contents a distorted voice whispering indistinctly, a chilling lullaby from the unknown. There was no sign of forced entry, no broken locks, no struggle, no missing valuables, no signs of a robbery gone wrong. Every personal belonging remained untouched, as if the perpetrators weren't interested in possessions, but in something far more sinister. But there was one anomaly. The security footage. At exactly 2:46 a.m., the cameras outside captured the front door slowly, deliberately swinging open. No one stepped out. No one stepped in. Just an empty doorway yawning into the night. A silent invitation to something unseen. Then, detectives found something chilling. A single unanswered voicemail. A final, desperate plea. It was from the family's landline, recorded at 2:47 a.m., just a minute after the door had opened. A child's voice, trembling with terror, frightened, barely a whisper, as if afraid to be heard.
Mama, he's inside.
That was the last trace of the Sheikh family. No footprints leading away from the house. No DNA that offered any explanation. No witnesses. It was as if they had simply ceased to exist, swallowed by the darkness that crept through that open door. The police closed the case as an unexplained disappearance. But those who dared visit the house afterward reported strange happenings, whispers in the walls that echoed the child's plea, and the chilling feeling of being watched, as if the family's terror still lingered within the very walls. To this day, no trace of the Sheikh family has ever been found. Some say they were taken by something not of this world, something that answers to no earthly laws. Others believe they never truly left, that their presence remains, trapped within the house. They fear a palpable entity in the air, waiting for someone to finally understand what happened. And if you ever find yourself awake at 2:46 a.m., listening closely, you just might hear a knock at your door. A soft, hesitant sound that sends shivers down your spine. Would you open it and risk becoming another part of their story?